Hey there. I see a lot of challenges when people are first learning to play guitar, but there are a few that come up over and over. And one of the big ones is bar chords are hard. I have heard that so many times. I can relate. I can remember when I was first learning to play guitar, I thought, boy, I don't know if I'll ever be able to actually play these smooth. But you know, now I don't give it a second thought. I have many videos that I've created kind of on different aspects of how to play bar chords and prepare for them. But in this video, I want to talk about something that I think comes before all these exercises. I think a lot of people have deep down inside the idea that maybe they'll never be able to do it. Maybe they're somehow not talented enough, or somehow they don't have what it takes to actually get to that place that they see other people do. I want to start off by telling you that I know if you stick with it long enough, you can do it. Because I've seen it over and over and over. As a matter of fact, I don't think anyone I've seen that just stuck with it long enough couldn't do it, including people who have had lessons and even people who have not had lessons. Now, the thing to do is to have an organized approach. But I've seen people who are not terribly organized still be able to play bar chords. They just were really persistent. If you're not that persistent personality, I would suggest more of an organized, systematic approach. Now, here's the thing. I also see over and over people kind of assuming they should be able to pick up bar chords fairly quickly, and then when they find out they can't, they're disappointed, and that's when that self-talk starts coming into play. The thing is, you know, if you just go to a bar chord and because it's the first time that you've needed it and start trying to play it, you're really at a disadvantage. It's much harder than any of the other chords that you've been playing up to that point, all the open type chords. And it's more difficult than even like these power chords. A full bar chord takes a certain amount of strength and finesse. It's not just strength, but it takes getting your finger in kind of just the right place. And for most people, it just doesn't come all of a sudden. It comes through persistent practice. Now, what I would recommend for most people is just go about it in a systematic manner. Instead of going, I'm going to learn this bar chord and then applying it to a song, start working on your bar chords before you actually need it for a song or for a specific technique. Start practicing it in pieces. There are many ways to go about this, and there's no absolute one right way that I know of anyway. But to give you an example, here's kind of how I would go about it with a student. I'd start, when they're just learning their first open chords, I'd start having them practice an exercise kind of like this, just going up the neck and playing a bar and hearing one note of the sound and pulsing down on the string. You're strengthening your finger and getting used to what it takes to press down all the strings. Now, from there, I'd probably go to having them do some form of the bar chord without the bar, maybe with just one finger, kind of like that, where I just put my finger on the bass note. And then maybe start adding the two together. I'd start off with bar chords, by the way, more up in the neck, because unfortunately the F chord is the one most people need at first, but it's one of the hardest ones because it's down here next to the nut. And pressing the strings right there takes more tension and a little more technique than doing it up in here. So I'd have them practice some bar chords up in here and then move back down to the F chord. That's just an idea. Now, I created a course that's part of my Real Guitar Success membership program, and it's a step-by-step doing just what I just described, like video after video, starting with basic exercises and moving up. But I want to tell you, you don't need that to do this. Really, you can do it on your own. You just have to be persistent. And you have to be willing to kind of sit in that place of, you know, I can't do this at first. Break it down smaller. Hold yourself back from trying to get to the full bar chord and using it. If you feel like you're getting really frustrated, go back a step, back even a little bit more. And I want to reiterate, you really can do this. Just go about it in a more strategic way, in a long term. Think of it long term, but be open to the possibility that one day you'll just have a breakthrough and it seems to come together. Step by step, and if it starts working, just go with it. And most importantly, don't just give up after trying it a few times. Really, take your time, keep coming back at it. I'm going to put some links to some exercises in the description here. If I forget, please remind me in the comments and leave me some comments. Let me know how you like this or if you'd like to see some other videos on similar topics. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm Tomas Michaud from Real Guitar Success. Thanks for spending this time with me.